Alright, here's something a little different today. Here's a lawnmower that was thrown in with a package deal when I bought a whole truckload of garbage. And some of it was good, and some of it, just parts. But this here is sort of like a Frankenstein. I don't know. It's a Toro. It's got a nice deck on it. It's got a nice aluminum deck. It's all solid. The engine looks like it has problems. I don't know. This might be a kill switch or something. I don't know what the hell that is. But I notice the top here is loose. I haven't even tried to start it. Sounds like it has some compression. So maybe we'll look at it. I don't even know what it is. Let me see. I don't know if you can see that. I see some numbers there. TVS 90 or something. Wow. That sounds like Tecumseh numbers. Usually that number after the TVS or something like that. Maybe it's a 9 horse. I don't know. That's awful big for that little thing. But anyway, we'll do a little research on it. It's got a bag on here. Got a little safety door. Got a primer. That looks like a Tecumseh carb. So we probably got a Tecumseh here. Alright, like I said, it has a few issues. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if you can see that. Got a strap, plumbing strap, and a whole shitload of screws in there. So I don't know. Let me put it in the shade and we'll take it apart. I'm gonna have to take this off because I'm definitely gonna have to fix that. But something like this is I don't need, and maybe I could bring it up to the show and get $5-10 for it and help pay for the booth. I think they get like $50 for a booth up there now. So alright, let's see if we get this thing running. Get our $5 out of it. Alright, I changed my mind. I dragged it in the shop here and turned the air on instead of finding a shady spot. I figured instead of dragging all my tools out there, just bring it in here. So I threw it up on the rolling bench here, and I figured let's check some of the preliminaries here. There's the air filter. That don't look too bad. First glance. Actually, that don't look bad at all. Alright. You get the switch here. Right now, I'm assuming that's on, and then you want to shut it off, you just push it down because it doesn't stay in place. So, we'll check that out. Let's check the gas tank here. Actually, looks like a Briggs cap. Let's check the look in there. Alright. That looks pretty good. No rust. And let's check the oil, what we got out here. I got a hex head on that plug. That's not original. Alright, let me get some Allen wrenches. Man, I'll throw you guys up on a tripod, alright? Alright, before we put you on a tripod, I'm going to check the oil here. Took the plug out, and it looks like it could use it. Has oil in there, which is good. But I think it should be supposed to be up to the top of that inlet thing there. I was just thinking, this plug, whoever put this plug in here, this plug is probably worth more than what I'll get for the whole lawnmower. You guys ever buy these little fittings anymore, man? They're getting ridiculous. Alright, up on the tripod you go. Alright, before we go any further, let's see if we got a spark. All I have is this Briggs spark tester here, so I don't know if it'll work on this. Had the thing a long time. I don't think you can get these anymore. Here we go. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I think so. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, wow. Good spark. Good spark. Alright. It's worth continuing on. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave that off. So we get the tank out of the way here. I try to stay out of your way, sometimes I forget. Wow, it's a long screw, huh? Ay. But that's original. I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but this thing smells like mouse piss. I mean, really, really strong. So I don't know if it's in there now or it's been in there previously, but yeah, they're long there. I don't think they belong there. Somebody probably just put them in there, that's all they had. Yeah, here we go. This one's a small one here. Yeah, that's all it needs. Alright, let's see what we got. Huh. You know what? This shroud might have come off of something else because this has like cutouts and stuff, and you know, so you can't go by that number. Oh well, we'll check out the number anyway, right? Alright, let's take the shroud off. Alright, I'm going to assume these screws and stuff, some are loose. I think I'm assuming that strap is just to, there's probably a crack or something there, and that's just to keep it from cracking any further. So we'll see. You don't know what you're going to get when you get these Franken motors. I don't know if this will come off without, I might have to take the air cleaner off or something. Let me give that a look-see. Alright, looks like all I have to do is push this out of the way to get that up, but instead of taking this whole switch off, I might as well just leave that. Maybe that's why they left this wire nut here. There we go. The way I gotta take that off and fix that. Fix this, whatever's going on here. Alright. Let's see if I can get this out of the way. There we go. There we go. Tecumseh, says it right there. Yeah, like I said, I don't know this. Oh, I see what he did. Inside here. He put that on so that it would clamp on there. It looks like the inside of the shroud was broken. I think I'll just take all that off and just use big washers and clamp it in place because that looks like hell. Alright, let's fix this mess. This actually looks pretty clean under here. I don't see any traces of mice. I don't feel nothing. Ah! Oh, that wasn't a mouse, that was just a little sharp thing. Alright, so that looks good. Alright, so far so good. Looks like it might be missing a cooling shroud going around the bottom up to the top here because there's a screw here. A loose screw. And no sheet metal. That's what happens when you buy used stuff. Like I said, this was thrown in with the deal, so no worries. Alright, here's where we're at. I cleaned that up, get the serial number off. It looks like TVS 90 43228D. Serial number 5224A. Alright, like I say, it probably don't even have anything to do with this engine, but we'll look it up anyway. And what I did is I took the spark plug out, and it's an old vintage CJ8, and I kind of like them because you can't get them anymore. So I'm going to keep that and put this in there. I don't know if you guys can read that. There you go. Small engine spark plug. That looks pretty old. It's pretty funny how they just put that. Didn't even put a number on it. Just said small engine. That probably came with some other junk I got at one time. But that's what's going in there. And when I put this back on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this on-off switch, wherever it is, it's a kill switch, and I'm gonna run it up the handlebars here and put it at the top. That way it doesn't look so stupid on the housing. And then I took that strap off the front here, and there will be some holes there, but I'll just put big washers on to hold it. That's all. So right now I'm going to take the pull start off and put some good bolts in there. And when I put this handle back on, I'm going to take this and put the rope starter on the other side here because, you know, most people are right-handed, and it'll make it easier. You would have to. You can control everything up there at once. You don't have to come down here. I could probably even run this up the side there, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Alright, we researched some numbers there, and the TVS is Tecumseh vertical style. The 90 wasn't a 9 horse, it was 9 cubic inch, which is 3.5 horse. It's like I said, that didn't look like a 9 horse engine. And 43228D, that's just for looking up parts. And on the serial number here, that tells us what the date is and stuff. 522. Well, the 5 stands for the year, so that could be 85 or 95. I'm going to call it an 85 unless somebody knows better. And it was the 224th day of the year, which in 85 was August 12th, also 95. Whoops. And the A was just a shift. That was probably a first shift. B would be second shift, and C would be third shift. So that's what the numbers is. If anybody knows exactly if it's a 85 or 95 or even a 2005, I think it's too old looking to be 2005, but let me know. We're always interested in knowing. Alright, let's put it back on. I got it all bolted up and everything, so should be good. Alright, well, we got it up here. Let's I got the shroud back on. Let's take the primer bowl. Let's take the carb bowl off. Alright. I was pushing on this. That seems kind of spongy, but this nut's sort of recessed. Not easy to get to. Almost there. Can't get my big hands in there. Oh yeah. Oh, where you at? All kinds of crust and dust in there. Oh, here you go, up here. I mean, the bowl looks good and everything, but a lot of crust and dust in there. So I think I'm going to wind up. I think I'll take the carburetor off while we got it up here. All right, we'll see when we got that over. All right, I took the air filters out of the way. The air filter was just 2 little screws. Now I'm going to take this cable off here. The easiest way to take these apart is just take them off from the manifold, and then you got 2 little linkages back there. Because they got bolts here you got to get to on both sides. You can't really get to them unless you take the whole thing apart. So, alright, let's take the carby off. Alright, you guys know I don't want to get into this like this, but might as well do it now rather than later. You can't even get a little wrench in there. I had to get a 1/4 inch drive in here, and I can't even get a 1/4 inch drive down there. I got to get a number 3 Phillips and hope I'm strong enough to twist it. There you go. Oh, well, yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. Alright, let's see what linkage we got here. We got the gas line, and then, I don't know if you can see, this here is like a little spring. That should pop right out. There we go. Let that hang there. And then this one, oh Christ. I'm going to have to take this top piece off so I can see what's going on. Listen to these top screws here so I can take this top plate off. It's pretty much marked here so I can put it back same exact place it was. And that's just so we can see. Now, oh wow, talk about a bend. Alright, I don't know if that's the original linkage or not, but it looks like the easiest way to get it off is off of the engine. Alright, now I'm going to take the whole thing, gas tank and everything, because where you at guys? I know that gas line ain't going to be easy to take off, so Alright, I'm gonna take it over to the bench. We'll see you over there. Alright, I got all manifolds off and everything. And it actually looks pretty good. You know what kills me? I'm gonna have to put a $3 because this gasket here, this top gasket's a little tough, little dry rotted. What kills me, I'm gonna have to put a $3 rebuild kit in this thing. Maybe just all the gaskets, and that's it. They go on my profits. So I'm only gonna clean this with some gasoline, because if I stick it in the carb cleaner, I don't know what it's gonna do to this primer bubble, and this thing is pretty soft already, and I don't have another one. So, but the inside, where you guys at? Inside of this thing is actually pretty clean. I bet you if I just put fuel in that thing, it would have ran. Even here, it's nice and clean. Yeah, it would have ran. I don't know if it would have ran good, but it definitely would have run. And even this looks kind of crusty, but all this stuff is kind of soft. You see that? So that's actually wiping right off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this all with gasoline and then put a kit in there, and hopefully it'll be okay. All right, I cleaned this up, cleaned up real nice. Like I said, I only put in gasoline and washed it around a little bit, cleaned out that. The flow cleaned up, and that looks okay. And the jets, these don't have a whole lot of jets, you know. Not like the older ones where you can adjust it. There's absolutely no adjustments on this at all. But anyway, I was cleaning the bowl, and I was cleaning it up nice, and I looked at it, and it had a little spot, and I started cleaning it, and don't you know, put the light on here. Look in there. Did you know that was a hole? There you go, maybe you can see it there. Right there. Yeah. So I was thinking, you know, I got that aluminum rod, but you know, that might melt everything. So I think I'm going to fill that with epoxy. You know, that'll work. Epoxy is impervious to gasoline. So that's where we're going. I got another bowl, but I'm not putting another dime into this thing. I'll put this at the curb before I put any money into it. Bad enough I spent $3 gasket kit on there, right? Alright, I'm going to I'll epoxy that up, and then I'll put all the gaskets in this thing. Well, I can't catch a break, huh? Alright, relax, I'll take care of it. Alright, I epoxied this up here. Where you at, over here? There you go, over here, over here, over here. There you go. I epoxied that up. I even put some on the inside. Where you at, over here? Over here. Okay. So while that's hardening up, I'm going to let that set up overnight anyway. You know, a lot of guys, when you see these Tecumseh carburetors rebuilt and stuff, you never see anybody take out this Welsh plug, including myself. I never do that, because there aren't any jets behind there, I don't think, and usually it's a waste of time. Even if there's a little dirt under there, it doesn't affect it. But just for fun, we'll take this one out. You just got to stick a pick back under there and pop it out. There you go. So there's really nothing back there. So I'm not even going to clean that out. I might blow it out. How about if I just blow it out? Alright. Give it another look. Yeah. I'm just going to put a Welsh plug back in. So you just get the Welsh plug and you sit it on top there. There you go. Where you at? I'm going to have to move you over to the end of the bench here. Hold up. Because you need something stable to set it on when you hit it. Alright. Oh, let me turn these around. Let me see where you're at. You're way the hell over here. Okay. You can't really see it because it's back here, but I got to keep it over here. And you sit it on something stable like that, and then just get like a punch, a flat punch like that, and hit it in the center. You don't have to hit it hard. It's only a piece of lead, and that's it. Just a little bit. Keep that in there. Sorry about that. I keep losing you. Yeah, just that little dimple keeps that in there. So that's how you change them wash plugs if you really want to. Alrighty, let's continue on. Alright, should I diff you guys? Put a thumbtack in the wood here. So I know that if I have that right there, you should be in sight. Alright, got my little Tecumseh tool here. Tecumseh 670377. And it's for pulling out these. Oh, got a tough one. Got a tough one here. There we go. Where's my thumbtack? Alright. Yeah, it feels a little hard, not bad. But it's for a float bowl. Actually, it's not bad at all. But since we had to waste this kit, we'll put a new one in. Here you go. You put this on the other side here. The ribs go down. They got little ridges on there, little ribs, and they go down. We'll blow that out while we got it here. Nice and clean in there. And you just, where's my thumbtack? Just stick it in the hole there. Push it till it stops. Okay. She's home. Alright. I'm going to wait for, matter of fact, what I did is I cleaned all these out. Cleaned all these little holes out. They weren't dirty at all. Actually, there's only one hole there. I had to clean that one with a piece of wire from a wire brush. And the other ones in the side here, I used, I don't know what I did. Here it is. Torch cleaners here. Yeah. I'll put a link in the bottom for this little tool here and these welding cleaners. Alright, I think that's all I can do for now until our epoxy dries, so or hardens. And we'll see you back here then. Put you there right on the thumbtack. Alright. Alright. I was just thinking we could actually put this together. We just can't put gas in it. Alright, so now what we're going to do is going to get our float bowl. And this here's our little our float needle. So we'll stick that in. You know, there is a right way and a wrong way to put this in. You know, I don't know which way you're supposed to put it, from right from the left, but if somebody knows, tell them in the comments. Don't tell me, because it's going to be too late for me. But at least they'll know. I'll stick a little pin in here. Oh, you know what? I'm glad you guys said that. Let's put the gasket on first. There we go. What a calamity that would have been. Alright. Let's try this again. Stick that in a little hole and get a brand new pin. I'm trying to stay on the thumbtack there for you. Alright. There we go. Gotta find the hole. There you go. Alright. Actually, this tool here, oh, I didn't mean to blur you out there, but it has two flats here, and that is actually for adjusting the float. Before you put the rubber thing on, I think you're supposed to check it out. So ours looks good. I'm not going to worry about it. So now let's put this in, and I think the deep end always goes over here. Alright. Oh, I'm glad you guys said that. Got a brand new gasket here. I almost forgot to put it on. Don't touch that epoxy. Alright. Yeah, you don't have to kill this, just tighten it up a little bit, snug it up. Alright, I'm going to leave it like that. So that epoxy hardens and everything, and I won't have to worry about it. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll put everything back together and then see if it runs. Sorry about that. Alright, here you go. Alright. Yeah, that epoxy hardened up nice. I left it overnight, so it hardened up nice. Alright, I'm gonna put this all back together. This video is getting pretty long, so I'm gonna put this all back together, and then next time you see it, maybe we'll be outside trying to start it. Alrighty. Alright, I got this all back together and it's all ready to start. It just so happens my little buddy came.
Dude.
So I'll let him, he'll help me take this off the thing. I put it up there by myself, which I shouldn't have done, but he's gonna help me take it off, and let's take it outside and see if it starts, buddy. All right, here you go, buddy. Put some gas in it.
Alright, buddy.
Not too much.
Okay.
Just enough to yank on a few times.
Alright.
Can't adjust that carburetor, that's it. Yeah. See if my kill switch works. Alright. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna take it to Jacktown, try and sell it. Maybe some kid will buy it for a couple bucks. What do you say?
Enough of this.
Alright, enough of this.